Hey guys, it's Parker here, back with part 4 of Pyre. So let's continue our journey. Teasel seems very eager to see the wagon in this direction. Rookie saw a wreckage area and believes there could be valuables to be found. Yeah, let's go here, Ragged Rock. The remnants of a shattered fleet do little to raise the confidence of her companions, given that the massive deathless tempest rages to the north, not far from her position. We ought to be more concerned with the storm than in finding trinkets, Greentail. Oh, relax already, Jody. Let me do my job. I don't show up when you're out there keeping watch and start telling you to come off it now, do I? You interrupt me in the middle of my work no fewer than 4 times per day. They go on like this for some time before turning to you. Investigating the wreckage is going to take time, but you may find something to show for it. Yes, why not? You suggest it may well be worthwhile to continue searching through the wreckage after having come this far. Rookie goes by. Knew you see it my way, chump. Now let's see what we can get. After this exhaustive search. Sorry, chum. I think I was just chasing the refraction of the sun or something. Just nothing down there. Damn. Shodario fumes at all this, but says nothing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you would find something. Damn it. You and your companions look upon the dustless tempest. The stars demand you sail beyond it, yet the very thought is beyond reason. Then, something in the nearby water stirs, and from it springs something familiar. Hold! Good ladies and good sirs, this knight beseeches you to hear him if you please. What is it now, Worm? The rites are ended. We have no further need of you. Oh, but you do! And in turn, this knight has further need of you, good lady. Out with it then. Let us be joined! Let this knight join you, please! Can you believe this, Hedwig? Not really, no. Nay, look ye not so surprised. Your valor and the rights to stir this poor knight's soul. He swears to you, upon his long lost honor as a would-be knight errant of the sea dominion, that he shall serve you to the end. What about your other worm friends back there, the Pyre Hearts? They are base cowards! This knight can no longer abide such finest characters, after having witnessed true glory in our clash upon the hulk of Horus. Never before have we been trounced so thoroughly, and furthermore, this knight shall aid your passage through the deathless tempest. It is not so that you seek passage to the north. With this knight's aid, you shall achieve your wish. Sir Gilman continues to precede you for quite some time. He seems to know a way to cross the storm, some sort of long-held secret among worms who sail to these waters. Shodario pulls the rest of you aside after Hedwig gives her a look. Are you most sure that Sandalwood wants to stay along? Mostly sure. Sandalwood wants someone for each mast, and this one seems about as good as we're going to get. Shodario glowers back at the worm, who tries his best to look presentable. Hedwig is more gracious. He tells Sir Gilman that if he promises to help you cross the deathless tempest, then he can come along for now. This knight is overjoyed, and he hereby swears to see you pass the storm. The first. Good. Give unto this knight your blessings in the name of the Nightwings, and thus shall you go forth. Yes? As you begin to say something in response, Sir Gilman cries out in triumph. He vanishes into the depths. Yes, through this close... Oh wait, whoops. Yes, through this close encounter with him, you cling to some sense of where he's going, and what he intends to do. Determined to prove himself to you and the Nightwings, Sir Gilman emerges somewhere in the outer reaches of the Sea of Solace and calls out to you. Macerator, if you hear this knight then, he implores you now. Lend him your guidance. This knight's objective out be not far east of here. Today we shall bring peace to the royalty. Know, however, that among this knight's present, the actions you're about to take are highly forbidden. But they are highly just. Thus, Sir Gilman sets forth to quell the storm that rages to the north. Hark! Yonder lie the foul spawn of the unfattened plurs, boiling the seas with their wrath. Exile warns that these waters long have harbored these abominations, using them to bar passage to the downside channels for any save this night's own kind. Be gone now from here, fans! This night shall finish what the Under King Horus started! Oh, okay, so we're supposed to vanquish these bubbles? Hold it right there, you traitorous slag! How dare you turn your back on this fight? Dear Superior! Superior of our rank, no longer, for we no longer serve the Commonwealth. Last this night checked. Here, you hold no sway over this night. And what have you done to this spot? Have we no honor left at all? This knight has done that which required doing. His honor cannot sink much lower anyhow. He figured this would be an ideal time to free himself from servitude to you. But why you dare to staunch his tempest for this nightwing? Good Sir Dealage. This knight was born to dare! Now, come and fight this knight if you so dare as well! Knight! Pyre Hearts! Banish him! This is an order! You died! Oops! You see, Gilman, you should ever be inferior, even on the weakest of our time! Gilman? Where'd you go? Gilman? Gilman? But Sir Gilman's banishment served as the perfect use for him to elude his adversaries and return to his newfound allies. Like, damn, I just beat up one. Oops. This knight would say it was an honor serving you, Sir Dealage, but that would be a bald-faced lie, and yet, another stain upon his blackened reputation. Until we meet again! Whoa, wait! You lovely traitor! This knight will have your head! Gilman! As the day wears on, there's still no sign of the Worm Knight. Your companions grow restless, but then... Hey! This night returns with newfound tales to tell, and new scars to show for them! Sir Gilman is being when visibly shaken, he struggles to maintain decorum. He is, in short, the very image of a Worm Knight. And, most importantly, the little tempest no longer poses threat for now. Behold! As if on cue, the Death's tempest begins to simmer and subside. Would you look at that? He really did it. Of course this knight did it. Now, if it would be alright with you, this knight could really use some shut-eye. The Worm Knight then collapses in exhaustion. You and Hedwin help him up. A deal's a deal, Sir Gilman. Welcome to the Nightlings. Huzzah! With Sir Gilman's aid, you managed to breach the tempest. You were true to your word, Worm. I should give you that. But now what? We are stranded in this cursed storm. A most excellent question, and for one most fair. Call me that once more, and I shall tie you in a knot. And from one most serious as well. This night was wise to side with you. Just where to turn from here? Answer the question now. Sir Gilman does no such thing, although eventually he does make note of a specific current that should lead you to the lands beyond. If I may, I can corroborate Sir Gilman's account. We're close to making landfall. Then let me be the first to say, let's go. Let's flush onward. Hey, Tariq? Hey, rookie, what is it? That loot you're always carrying around. You know how to play that thing, don't you? Why, I suppose I do. Good, cause I was thinking it's a little gloomy, or we could use a little tune to light up the mood, know what I mean? Hey, then let me see what I could do.
Before the salt and roiling sea, the moon began to cry. The valley ran with sorrowful tears and filled the waters high. The misty morning over the brine belies a leaden sky. The stars all hide away from the chill until the evening rise.
Your wagon rumbles onto solid, jagged ground, the land called Black Basin. Your fellow exiles unpack the wagon so you can take stock of how best to reach your destination.
The place where Plurna scuttled her foe, the doomed ship still resides. The Titan met her end on its prow.
You approach Sir Gilman, who must have finished practicing his fencing maneuvers. He regards you with a single eye. Hail, Master Reader! This knight is determined to train harder, having joined the famous Nightwing. He shall ensure that this triumvirate continues to live up to his most feared reputation. This is such an honor! And this knight has a great deal of honor to regain. Having fled the Pyre Hearts, this knight fully expects now to conduct the rites in the most honorable fashion, to the fullest letter of the law, described within the books. Some triumphs this knight has met, and, perchance, mentioned by name, they are inclined to bend the rules a bit, sometimes a lot, and to prevail by any means they can. But this is wrong! The exile who refuses to obey the law as they were written by the Under King Morris and his 7 friends. This is neither his honor nor his freedom. Thusly, does this knight have confidence the Master Reader shall resist any temptations to conduct the rites in any underhanded fashion. Now, then, this knight must undergo a thorough cleansing, having trained it to the point of foulness now. So, please excuse me, Master Reader. He slithers off, humming some sort of chivalrous tune. What brings you to me this time, my dear reader? Ask her, what is on her mind? So, then, we are back on solid land, or something like it, Then, this must be Black Basin, flames and noxious fumes on one side, suffocating forest on the other. Lovely, lovely place, so good of you to take me here. You truly would pursue those black stars into the farthest corners of this land, it seems. Though, I had better cease my blasphemy, or as described as those just might descend from up on high and strike me with another much-deserved penalty. The thrill of such transgressions, reader, sometimes keeps me going, not that I have any real choice. Now, we had best get back to our normal business, as it were. You find a headwind and ask for several volunteers to scout the area and report back. Alright, everyone, don't go too far, and let's meet back by dusk. Please, use caution. The exiles dwelling in these lands are, well, rather territorial. For your part, you remain with the Black Wagon to keep watch. You see occasional dark shapes soaring across the sky, but none of them draw near enough for you to see in any detail. Eventually, your companions make their way back, and everyone arrives as planned, or earlier. Hi everyone, I'm back! I have come back! May returns from the east with little to no report, save for word that the glowing molten rock there is very, very hot. This knight yet lives! Although, he has little else to report. The newest member of the group, Sir Gillen, returns from the northern pass, visibly shaken. He appears to have discovered an intense fear of heights. Teasel wonders whether any species of fish lives in the pools of rock nearby. Maybe there's some magma fish or something, Teasel. The little imp Teasel seems disappointed to have left the water behind. He remains with you, near to the wagon. There is a western pass that seems traversable. If we travel by the light of dawn, the shadows and the crags may well cover our advance against whomever may be watching. Begging your pardon, I do not wish to contradict your strategy, madam, though, in my experience, we shall not remain hidden for long during the climb toward the nest of Trieste. The exiles of the Highwing remnants. You may have no love for them, inherently, but they have no such clause in me for now. I may be able to negotiate safe passage. Negotiate with them? Then Hedwig steps in as the lone Mr. bows and backs away. Hey, let's not decide on this just yet. We're not going anywhere right now. That much we can agree on. We'll decide how best to go ahead come morning. For now, let's take the rest of the afternoon and get our bearings. Gildario glares at the sky as everyone else disperses. This night shall be your eager protege. You and Sir Gilman spent some time reviewing some of the specific aspects of the Rite, such as the properties of the aura. He says he gained something from it. Huzzah! Great wisdom calls over this night's entire consciousness! This knight has no idea what the Master Reader said exactly, yet feels smarter nonetheless. You know, I think I'll go with Jordario on this one. The shattered lands of Black Shore proved difficult to traverse for the Black Wagon. Jordario searches for a solid path forward to the Little Vale. Fine, these blasted lands. How are we to proceed through this? Perhaps I may be of some assistance. This place is not so unfamiliar to me, nor are its hidden denizens. Please remain with others until I return, madam. I shall not be long. The minister disappears in the cliffs before Jordario can protest. In the meantime, you and she continue to keep watch, sensing unseen eyes. The last time that one disappeared on us, we searched for him for days. But this time, he soon returns. I have secured a safe passage through the nest of Trieste. We may proceed. Secure a safe passage with whom exactly? Just then, a wing of woman dives down from the sky. She looks Jordario up and down, and then she soars away without a word. The Lord Minstrel says nothing more either. Jordario's scowl deepens. For centuries, the Commonwealth withstood the Highwing's remnants' treacherous assaults thanks to soldiers such as she. Oh my god, Jordario keeps losing hope. I'm so sad. Oh no. She already lost like 5 hope already. At last you arrive at the nest of Trieste, where the next rite is soon to commence. Ahem. You cannot shake the feeling that unseen eyes watch your wagon's ascent and remain watching now. Oh, hey guys, what brings you out here? No wait, don't tell me. I don't want to know. I want to see to get the best deals at the downside.
Papi Fiki Taste.
They're leaving, Dad. Just look at how much you got this time. My emperor lay there, bleeding and alone, standing in a bitter land beyond the river. With fleeting consciousness, he understood the folly of his quest, and the folly of his rule over his country. Thus did he await the last embrace. It was the imp Pauk that nursed him back to health, and warned him often of the dangers he would have to face. Many enemies of Mer would come in search for him. Some under employment by the rope collar, some longing openly for cold, uncomplicated vengeance. I was one of them. I plunged into the river willingly. We needed to be sure that he was dead. Well, let's commence the rite. You and your fellow exiles gather on the blasted lands called the Nessa Chiesa, expecting the imminent commencement of the rites. You see no sign of any adversaries, but then you hear a whooshing sound above. This, then, is what passes for the nightwing. Oops. This, then, is what passes for the nightwings now. Such a rabble. Not even dressed for the occasion yet. It seems to stars a little pride in their tradition. Hold your tongue, little bird. We have not come for talk. No, we have come on behalf of our commonwealth. Mark well my words, you horn-filled. When at last we free ourselves, your home shall burn. With that, the harp swoops off as Shodaru glowers after her. It is only then that you realize another harp has come. She is quite serious, I assure you. I can help you sort her out. It's in our mutual interest. You know not of my interest. Let's get this another shot. Hi, my name's Pamitha. The Shirley one back there, that was my blood sister. No need to judge her harshly, though. We've only met just now, though I must say, something about you reminds me of her. How dare you implicate that I have anything in common with your ilk? Just then, Helen shows up to intervene. He wishes something to Jodario. No, Hedwin, you cannot be serious. Jody, I'm asking you to try out this one. Am I perhaps interrupting something? Say, by the way, however did you make it all this way across the sea? Didn't see you flying? Trust is something I'm loath to keep away, Hedwin, but you have set our course thus far, and I have followed. So, do as you must. That sounded would have better have an explanation for all this. Jodaro storms off as Hedwin turns to you. What's your take on this one, my friend? Our informant wants someone for each match. I hadn't expected you run into a harp, yet here she is. What are you getting from her? You turn your attention to Pamitha, who has been watching with bemused interest. Yeah, a reader, are you? Pleasure to make your acquaintance, darling. Well, here I am. Gaze intently all you like, and tell your comrade there the truth of it, why don't you? You sense that she is conflicted about something, though you do not know what. You also sense, however, that her motives here and now are earnest. I don't know. She seems alright. You tell Hedwin that you think the group should take its chances with Pamitha and take her at her word. My thoughts as well. I think and hope Jodaro will come around. He then turns to Pamitha. I'm Hedwin. We'll accept your offer on 2 conditions if you hear me out. Conditions? Why, sure. I love a good condition or two. First, after we finish here tonight, you come along and make sure that your blood sister and her friends don't give us any trouble when you're heading out. Second, you have to find a way to get along with Jodario, whom we met earlier. Brilliant! I have no plans to stick around here anyway. As for your demon friend, no doubt we'll get on famously. Now, I don't suppose you have an extra set of rhymes I can use, because I think the rite is getting started. You look up and see that she is right. Pamitha Dane joined you. She has a score to settle.
Reader, I thought for sure the stars would have eluded you by now. Yet here you are, somehow, upon the nest of Trieste. And you've swelled the ranks of your triumvirate not merely with another, but with 2. One from the Pyre heart, no less. and one who seeks the favor of the adversaries whom you'll imminently face. They are the essence. Winged terrors, as you soon shall see. Can your longing for freedom match their hatred for the vibrant country that was once your home?
From a distance, you observe as Pamitha, now caught in Nightwing's remnants, heads towards your adversaries in the right. You, what sort of heat and heart would dare take wing against us? Your new companion then loosens the bindings on her mouth. Hello there, Pamitha. Pamitha's blood sister stares back at her a while before responding. What in the saint's name are you doing here with them? Thou dost come to dig your talons in my back again. No, sister, I come to have a word with you. Save it. I cannot help but share your poisoned blood, but I shan't ever tell you as my sister. You expect me to believe that you came all this way for talk? You waste your time as ever. What's life if not a waste of time, dear sister? Give me a chance, why don't you? What do you have to lose anymore? What do you even have to lose anymore? Besides, I come a long way. Silence. You shan't have come here, and the time for talk is long since past. If only you could see yourself, again, consorting with my enemies. Fine, then. Savor their defeat. But, I warn you, stay away from me. Pamitha says nothing more as the blood sister turns away again. Pamitha gets your attention. Listen to me, Raider darling. The rest of you are ill-equipped to navigate this place. Let me conduct this right on your behalf, and my wings will bring you victory. Dear lady, your words ring true. Decide father that you have not eaten him as is the tendency among your kind. Oh no. This knight hereby volunteers his post into triumvirate for thee. Sir Gilman refuses to participate in the rites this night so that Pamitha can face your sister. You observe the treacherous terrain. Pamitha should be better suited to the rites here than the rest of you.
Who shall conduct this rite? Pamitha.
Why? I thought you never asked there, darling. I accept. If the little bird is going to conduct the rites for us, then I shall not.
Tiso.
Tiso promises to do his best against Pamitha and his sons.
Edwin.
You can count on me, my friend.
It is done.
Come then, sister. Perhaps when you are finished here, spare me a moment of your time. I shan't be tricked by you again, Pamitha. How poetic that we meet here in the downside. I can think of nowhere else where I would rather see you rot for what you did to our people and to me. Pamitha seems to sense your presence and then catches your attention. Hello there, reader darling. If I'm to be at your mercy in all this, I'd like it very much if you could minimize how often I'm to wallow in a state of banishment. Quickly, let me show you what we sisters of the High Wing Remnants can do.
Reader, you put yourself amidst a feud between two sisters? That seems entirely unwise. Even for you. Tread lightly around that exiled Pamitha. Her kind's all but forgotten Saint Triesta's grace.
You see, darling, we hearts are not so bad. Now I suppose we better get to work, Just don't go underestimating Pamitha over there. I trust you to do the best you can. To the sky, sister! Tell information! Oh boy, let's do our best. What? You can fall in the lava? No!
Down goes that one. The pyre has been scathed.
Tizo, was it? Tell me something, you know how to fly? Tizo's rather proud of his ability to flutter, as a matter of fact. Then, listen. My blood sister there, she'll swoop right past you for careless, but we hearts simply cannot get much altitude down here. So, if she goes for any unfair tricks, just jump for it and catch her in the act. She always hated when I used to do that to her.
A blow against the adversary's pyre. The two flames now burn equally as bright. Edwin doused the adversary's flames. The Nightwing's pyre burns brighter for now. Now, their pyre sputters. Such is the fury of the Highwind remnants. 'Tis too close to call who shall prevail as yet. Her wings have served her true.
Damn you, Pamitha. You are no true Dan. To think that you have the gall to call me sister, still, after everything you wrought upon us. I hate to break it to you, Pamitha, but I don't think my actions, however much they hurt you, had any effect on our familiar status. Look, I know I wronged you. That's why I'm here. You don't know my side of the story. Your side of the story? If I wanted to hear more lies and deceptions, I would have asked the Commonwealth to stay in my sentence for a while. Well, you have come on to say defacing, Pamitha. Then come and do it. You and me! You think that you see Pamitha shake her head. Everyone, stay back. Prevail over Pamitha.
What is it those two think they're doing? The Rites are not the place to settle petty scores, and it is done. The you-know-who prevailed. They proved superior to their adversaries. The Rite is complete.
You Commonwealth filth. Only through that traitor's help could you have defeated us. You postponed the coming of our liberty, but we are ever patient, and our sisters on the other side shall have their day, with or without my aid. Pamitha, wait, please. You found good company there, Pamitha. May you wither here with them. I hope sincerely we shall never meet again. Pamitha stands motionless as her blood sister departs. Tizo is trying to let Pamitha know the others are returning to the wagon. Sure, I don't see why not.
The 8 scribes bless us with their ways.
I used to think the scars are just stuff of stories, but all this really is their doing, isn't it?
A flash of inspiration for next time. Until the stars align.
After vanquishing the Ascents with a bomb, you and the others return to your wagon to consider the next move, and how best to integrate Pamitha into the group. Don't worry, I won't be staying any longer than it takes. I like my air fresh so I can sleep up on the roof. I trust the Rites will cause my past and Pamitha to cross again before long. You're welcome with us for now, Pamitha. Trust is what got us here. Isn't that right, Rookie? But Rookie does not seem to hear the question. He has been rather quiet since first encountering our new guest. Pamitha shoots him whenever smiles. He stammers something about having to check the wagon wheels again. He runs off. During this discussion, the mister pulls you aside. Reader, I asked the moment of your time outside.
Consul simpletabas.
There is something I may ask we go, here in Black Basin, reader, by your leave, of course, and provided that the stars allow it. Would you look upon them for us, please? You look towards the heavens. Blue, the vernal star. The vernal star burns bright over the densest woods in Black Basin.
Satempralis.
The glade of blue, directly due west, then, is just as my client indicated. This client of yours, our informant, Sandalwood, he entrusts us with this wagon, this quest. Why? What does he want from us? You may ask him yourself. He awaits us somewhere in Wakingwood, due west. How do you find him? He shall find us. It seems you are soon to find him, Miss Sandalwood. At dawn, you shall have to cross a single narrow path leading west, where it supposedly awaits. You approach Pamitha, who has kept to herself since she joined your small band. You sense she is unaware of you as she preens her white feathers, but then she speaks up before you can do the same. Come to check up on me, reader darling? In those first moments when we met, that vote of confidence in me which you relayed to that nice headman boy. I'm grateful you were willing to see past these wings. One of your kind's ancient enemies just happened to insert herself into a group, and you just go with it? However, I assure you that my motives here are plain, you'll see. I have business in my blood such as Pamitha, and nothing more. You briefly met, I think. She's quite a catch. As for the little quibble between us, well, it's a long story all in all. One that's frankly no one's business but hers and mine. Surely, we'll run into her again. Maybe not soon, but in time, and we have the rest of our long lives to wait. Anyway, happy to aid you in your quest, until such time, especially to the extent that it aids me in mine. A simple exchange. Until then, stay vigilant, darling. You needn't concern yourself with making small talk with someone like me. Besides, we harps have a saying, liars abound. She suits away before he can respond. The wagon has hit a snag, descending the black crags. Its wheels stuck. Jordario is not pleased. First that blasted little bird, now this. Though you lack Jara's raw strength, you join in as she attempts to dislodge the wagon. At last, with a roar and a heave, she forces the wagon back into solid ground. May the Saddlewood be worth all of the hassle. Thank you, Jody. I'm guessing Saddlewood doesn't like to be kept waiting. He is very patient, on the contrary. Not I. Let us move on. Soon, the wagons purpose onward, down toward Wakingwood. Your companions who explored ahead advise on which of the forked paths is best. Let's go to Glass Peak. I kinda want a talisman, so... Having gone the road Pamitha recommended, she directs you toward a particular crag, no more conspicuous than any other. They clip our wings before they cast us down, you know, but just the same, we'll learn to flit around a bit. Just watch. Pamitha swoops up to a nearby peak and disappears behind it. She does not keep you waiting long, and returns bearing an item of some sort. For you, reader darling, we highway remnants stash away such things for such occasions. Oh, Pamitha found a star splinter. It should come in useful. having passed beyond the Black Crags, your wagon arrives at the edge of Wakingwood. It is here the Sandalwood is to be expecting you, however. Most puzzling, he ought to have met us here. You said he would find us himself. He was to find us at the edge of these woods. We supposed to keep waiting for him? He will desire for the stars to be your guide, as always. The rites beckon, and the rites take precedence above all else. Surely he shall find us yet. Then, let's keep moving. How do we get through these woods? The little mister knows 2 possible paths beyond 4 from this point, though cautions that the woods are difficult to navigate, and Sandalwood would know the most expedient path. Let's go to Greymore. Sandalwood has led a long life, compared with any of you at least. In the latest years of his exile, he became rather reclusive for a variety of reasons he shall no doubt explain. He found some solace here in these woods, though I fear I cannot locate his residence without him. Unfortunately, if I know his trace of Sandalwood, and without him there to guide you, you remain quite lost. The woods seem to have encroached, there is no path forward, while neither of the paths leading backward appeared to match the route you took to this point. The woods are so disorienting at this point they decide to break for camp and survey the surroundings for any clues. Perhaps later there should be time to pursue your vocations. The Beyonder Crystal seeks Jordario. Oh. A visit from my favorite reader. What is the occasion? Request her of her scarf trial. Very well. Let us consider who among these idiots is worth my limitless time. Alright, Jordario, you're up. You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Jordario. That's the early demon, is it? She could stand to lighten up, though I fear that is not a secret I could teach. But let us bring her forth regardless. Soon, Jordario appears in heat of the summons. What is the meaning of this, reader? Well, Jordario, you're about to take a test. I hope you're up to it. What is the meaning of this? Reader, where are the others? The apparition Sandra appears and loosens her mask. Welcome to my humble home, demon. You're good at taking orders, no? State your purpose quickly, Rite. My purpose is to put you to the test. You may be fearsome to behold, but you're old and slow. Your weaknesses perhaps outweigh your strengths. Though I sorely wish to see you and your lovely reader prove me wrong. Oh, she says. Very well then, reader. Let us show her whether she is right. Are you satisfied now, Rite? I am never satisfied, demon. However, your performance was sufficient and you passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order to you and to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. Yeah, we did it. Oh my goodness. Good job, Jotaro. That was a strange experience. What do you have there, reader? You have received Solian's horn for completing Jotaro's trial.
Norem casteja. Are cognitaras.
Let me ask you something, lovely reader. Have you any idea for how long I have been imprisoned here? 1,000 years? You guess that Cassandra could have been in her current state of exile since well before the dawn of the current age. At first, she shows no indication that she even heard you. Close. Soon enough, I shall be getting there. And imprisoned thus for 837 years. According to my count, at least, it is possible I have lost track, although given my state, I can assure you that I have ample time to verify my arithmetic. She goes silent for a time. Let me give you some advice. If you decide to kill the Emperor, make sure you achieve what you set out to do. I expected my own death, regardless of the outcome of my task. I was not expecting this. Certainly not to be telling you about it 837 years later, or however long that has been. Although, enough of that for now. Let's get back to business.
Isalia!
He was here! He was here! You mean Saddlewood? If I may ask, how can you be so certain? I think from this. It says something. I don't know what it says, but I feel like it has to mean something. May produce a small strip of bark found in the ashes. At first it seems like nothing of interest until you see a message carved on the inside. You find a bark strip. It must mean something. So, it's some kind of message from the Saddlewood guy? Seems that way. Which way to send a route? It is due west. Perhaps we could set forth early tomorrow when the woods are still. Sounds good. Everyone rest up. Big day coming up. Fine then. Let us chat together for a spell. Pamitha gains a somewhat stronger grasp of how to better pass the celestial orb through strength of will and trust in one's charm, but then through dexterity alone. She nods in understanding. Well, Pamitha, soon I'll be catching up with you at this, whether or not you like it. You know that we all can feel your guidance when we have the roll, don't you, reader darling? Okay guys, that'll be it for part 4 of Pyre. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.